This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The second of three defendants is heading to prison in a plea deal for his role in the killing of Quincy resident Jill Sundberg in 2016.
Many residents across Washington state will be breathing cleaner air and seeing clearer skies soon as a cold front pushes into the northwest. As temperatures around north central Washington surge into the upper 90s and triple digits, so too will the number of folks heading into local repair shops with a variety of car problems.
The end of summer baseball is in sight, and the Wenatchee Apple Sox are gearing up for their final homestand of the season.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
The second of three defendants is heading to prison in a plea deal for his role in the killing of Quincy resident Jill Sundberg in 2016. Julio Cesar Albaran Verona pleaded guilty Monday to second-degree murder. The guilty plea was the second plea deal reached in the Sundberg case after Ambrosio Mendez Villanueva pleaded guilty in January to second-degree murder. Both were sentenced to more than 18 years in prison. As part of the plea deal, Albaran Verona is now required to testify in the Sundberg case, as well as the case involving the murder of Arturo Sosa near Royal City just 2 weeks prior to Sundberg's death in December of 2016. The remaining defendant in the Sundberg case, 40-year-old Gustavo Tapia Rodriguez, the alleged shooter, is also accused of shooting and killing 28-year-old Sosa along State Route 26. While Sundberg's family spoke out against the plea deal accepted on Monday, prosecutors say Albaran Verona's testimony will strengthen their case against Tapia Rodriguez in the Sundberg case and is crucial in the Sosa case. Prosecutors say going forward with the Sosa case without Albaran Verona's testimony would be close to impossible. Both Tapia Rodriguez and the second defendant in the Sosa case, Fernando Marcos Gutierrez, are both charged with murder and kidnapping and are awaiting trial. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Many residents across Washington state will be breathing cleaner air and seeing clearer skies soon as a cold front pushes into the northwest, helping to dispel much of the smoke generated by numerous regional wildfires. Additionally, the smoke taps from fires in California, neighboring Oregon, and even Siberia are beginning to quell, further aiding in the reduction of fine particulate pollution levels. All Department of Ecology monitoring stations west of the Cascades have reduced their air quality levels to good, while many locations in eastern Washington await similar improvements from the clearing cycle later today. Readings in Wenatchee and the Upper Valley are currently listed at moderates, and the worst air quality in the state is still to the north in Chelan and various spots in the northern Cascades, where conditions are listed as unhealthy for sensitive groups. Long-range forecasts show a pattern of temperatures below the seasonal norms for the next 5 to 7 days, along with the possibility of rain in the Cascades, both of which should assist in preventing a return to the hazy skies. Unfortunately, however, the shifting weather patterns that will aid in the reduction of regional smoke impacts will also cause an increase in wind speeds. That enhances the threat of growth on existing fires. It also carries with it the potential for lightning strikes in the northern Cascades, which could cause new fire starts as well. Reporting for iFIBER 1 News, I'm Chris Hansen.
This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
As temperatures around north central Washington surge into the upper 90s and triple digits, so too will the number of folks heading into local repair shops with a variety of car problems. Extreme heat puts excessive stress on virtually every part of an automobile, including a number of systems which are critical to its basic drivability.
Cooling systems, air conditioning systems, batteries, charging systems, even tire pressure.
There are a few simple things you can do to ensure that your car is ready to run trouble-free in the hot summer weather. Make sure that your radiator has enough coolant and that your air conditioning system is fully charged. Test your car's alternator and check to see if your battery terminals are tight and free of corrosion, and keep your tires properly inflated. Expert mechanics also say to remember that many parts of your car rely on the functions of others in order to run efficiently, so just because you may have had one system recently serviced doesn't mean you should overlook the maintenance of another.
One can affect the other for sure. Definitely the cooling system can affect the air conditioning system if not properly working.
And don't forget about the parts of your car which you might not always associate with driving in hot temperatures.
Even brake fluid. Brake fluid over time can get condensation in water, and brake fluid boils when it's hot out and you're applying brake, lots of brake pressure and going up and down mountain passes. Moisture content can cause that to boil. So even something as simple as brake fluid flush.
Regardless of the make, model, and age of your vehicle, the best thing you can do to avoid a breakdown during the dog days of this summer is to have it thoroughly inspected and serviced by a certified automotive technician. Reporting for iFIBER 1 News, I'm Chris Hansen.
The end of summer baseball is in sight, and the Wenatchee Apple Sox are gearing up for their final homestand of the season. The Apple Sox have been on a hot streak lately, winning 6 of their last 8 games, with most of those games on the road. Now the Apple Sox come home for 2 3-game series. The Apple Sox will get things started tonight when they open a 3-game series with the Port Angeles Lefties. The Apple Sox currently lead the season series with the Lefties 2-1. Once the Apple Sox are finished with the Lefties, the Victoria Harbor Cats will come to Wenatchee. The Apple Sox also lead that season series 2-1. Following the 6-game homestand, the Apple Sox will finish the season on the road in a 3-game series against the Kelowna Falcons. The first game with the Lefties is tonight at 7:05 p.m. at Paul Thomas Senior Field. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at ifiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.